Hello and welcome to another episode of Build a Battle. I am Tony and we are going to be finishing up the Haunted Halls of Eveningstar. I will be guiding you through that with this tutorial. We've had the other two parts of this huge mega dungeon that we've already done. You can see that on our YouTube channel if you want to go ahead and watch that, so you can integrate, this dungeon into your adventures, or just use it for some ideas, some inspiration of what you could do for yourself when you're at home. I'm going to go ahead and let's just show this to you. This is the map that we are going to be using for the Haunted Halls. As you can see, there's about 30 plus encounters up there. Now, on the actual dungeon, as you see in the picture, I did slightly have to alter it a little bit, but the amount of encounters up there is correct. So I will go ahead, hold on a second here, and we're going to go over all the things that came in here. You got the Monster Maze Trap set going across your screen, the Room and Passage set, that's a resin set, the Wicked Edition set number 2, another resin set, the Wicked Edition set number 1, resin set, the Ancient Pillars pack, the Narrow Dungeons Passage pack, the Large Floor set, Vaulted Large Curved Walls, the Epic Stairs pack, the Dungeon Passage pack number 1, Flat Edge, the Dungeon Floors pack, the Diagonal Wall pack, Cages, Classic Dungeon Core set, Vaulted Dungeon Core set, the Double Doors pack, the Vaulted Doors pack, the Passages Hallways pack, the Water and Stone 12-inch terrain trays, and the 38 millimeter and 12 millimeter stilts. And this is all the stuff that you are going to need. Now, some of these things, you will not need all of it. Some we use, some we don't. You may use some more pieces from one set and less from another. But again, these are generally what you will need to complete this dungeon. So today, I want to thank, of course, our sponsors, Reaper Miniatures, Troll Lord Games, and Magecraft Miniatures. Highly suggest you check them out. They have some wonderful products. And we are about to jump right into this. Again, I am decorating, just really prettying up. In the last episode, I actually finished off the dungeon. I couldn't help myself. There's a few, we had stopped right about here in this general area. So what I did, and I'll show you all this so you can see exactly how I did this. I used the T intersection pack here from the resin sets, a curved wall, then I used a floor and some passages to create the rooms that you see here. The only big thing that you should know is this wall right here actually kind of turns, which is really cool. So I added that in right here, special little area. And of course, we got this puzzle room floor that I added. We've got some log trap here, so I have to cut across some ash, whatever I decide that should be. Got another little swinging blade trap here. So when they come over here, or shoot, you might just chop them, who knows. But we've got all that ready to go. So I finished off the dungeon and made this entire area 6 foot by 4 foot. And again, these were all, I made all these just like I made the other rooms.
I used some passages from the Wicked editions. Here's the Wicked edition stuff I was talking about. And then they come with, some things like this, and I put them on each side to form this puzzle room. Then I used, again, the general passages like this to form this area. And then, of course, I used these two pieces. Now, these are two smaller pieces, something that we don't use too often. But I use these to finish off this smaller room right here. Once again, just trying to make sure I have the appropriate number of encounters per what the module calls for. Now, I also added in a few little extra rooms that really don't have any particular calling in the module, but I added those in for fun. Like I added this area right here, maybe a small battle, added this right here, and I added this right here. So we've got a few little extra areas now that we can really have some, just if we want to just have some fun or whatever we decide to do there. I've also got some doors that I have to get, but they don't arrive till October 18th. But I need a smaller door here, just some general little doors so I can finish off those areas, like doors here and doors there. So that is what I'm working on, waiting for those right now. But for today, we're going to start with the decorations. And I think the first thing that we should start with would actually be the torches, because this dungeon has a lot of LED lights in it. So we need to put up these torches in the dungeon. So let's start by doing that, by adding those torches. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Oh, and I can. All right, so everybody can hear me. If you are watching us on Facebook or Twitch, I am actually right now on YouTube. So if you want to come over and watch us on YouTube, you can. That is where I am at right now. Had to kill a bug there. All right. So yeah, if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, I'm actually more on YouTube. I'll try to flip back between YouTube and Facebook. A lot of people watch these tutorial videos, to be honest, actually after I post them, which is fine. I get it. You're slowing down. You're watching. You're making sure you're following along with it, and you sometimes need to stop it. So I definitely get that. So I'm getting out the torches right now, so we can put those up there. Ooh, we got a scary little skull torch there. So I guess maybe we'll put that in there too. Got all these little torches. We're just gonna start getting all this stuff out now. And then we'll start inserting those, and that's what we'll start with first. And then what I'll do is I'll go along and go back, and we'll put in, of course, the dungeon dressing, like furniture and little things like that. I have to look what's in each room to figure out exactly what I need to put in there. Of course, certain rooms might have different things, so I need to figure out exactly what goes where. So let's get all these torches out, all the torches. And these are all just LED stuff that we're going to put, just making it a little bit more fancy for my players. And you'll be able to watch this game. We should be having the first session of this module this coming Thursday. And then I'll post it on our Facebook page, and I'll also run it on Twitch, and I'll just be in the audience asking any questions. So it won't be a live game like our Gen Con games, simply because it's a little bit more relaxing. It's kind of just whatever happens. If we end in the middle of a battle on a particular show, well, that's just the way it goes, because that's like real D&D. Sometimes it doesn't always end at the exact time you think it's going to end. I'm just trying to dig out all these torches. Okay, we're still digging out torches. Got a lot of torches here. I didn't realize how many I had until I actually started grabbing them here. Of course, if you have any questions or requests for a build, always remember I can go ahead and build almost anything that you request. I think the next build, what I'm going to do is start doing some stuff from The Witcher. and I'm just going to rebuild Kaer Morhen, which is from The Witcher, if you remember. Really, really lovely series. So I'm going to go ahead and probably rebuild Kaer Morhen from there, and I think that will be really neat. And of course, I'll also be rebuilding some Skyrim stuff and, you know, all sorts of stuff. Very just places from your favorite games and things like that. And then I run people through the stuff, so you get to watch not only build it, but you also get to watch people actually have a really good time playing in it. So let me see here. If there's anybody on YouTube or anything like that. Remember, I'm actually over here on YouTube, so it's easier to watch me from here. That's if you're live. So let's just keep on going. I don't see anybody in here right now. But if you're watching in the future, hey, how you doing? Hopefully you like those shows. And of course, you can always look at more builds and everything we do on our Facebook page, which is Nerdbotchery TTRPG Creation Studios. So you can check that right out on Facebook if you want. And you'll be able to see all our builds as well as a whole bunch of other things, you know, builds, pictures, links to, of course, our videos. And then the big thing is you get to be a part of our monthly contest. So highly suggest you check that out. So if you like free stuff, like free terrain and things like that, then, well, we've got you covered for sure. So come check us out and be a part of the community. You can also submit your own things for us to take a look at, like your own builds, your short stories, things like that. All right, so let's start putting in all these things here. So where is the first one that has LED light on it? Because we got a lot of stuff here, and I can't remember where I put all the LED light stuff. So it's around here somewhere. We're gonna have to look. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Nope, not on that one. Not on that one. I think stuff started to get over here. Here's one. So we'll do this one first. This. Let's see if it works. And it does. Neat. Okay, cool. All right, so we're just now, as you see, putting in stuff here. All right, we got this little area here too. So let's put a torch in there. Okay, we got that in. Let's see, I know we got some more torch stuff around here. Just a question of where it's at. We got this one. I know this has like 2 torches in it. Oops, don't fall down on me. We'll put the cool skull torches in this one. I think that will look really neat. Plus the players will be like, "Whoa, why are there skulls there? Does that mean something?" They won't know. Just a cool decoration. Doesn't always have to mean stuff. Could just be something cool. Like Merc90 says, "Rule cool." He is a really great viewer. He used to watch our Gen Con shows. I think he still watches my old crew. I think he still watches them, which is awesome because they are on every Sunday. They have their own little show now, and it is really cool. I highly suggest you check it out. And it's on Gen Con TV. All right, so we need to change this and put something else there. That ain't gonna work. So let's switch this up. We don't need to have double lights in there. One will be good. Now we'll put this here. And we'll put this back over here. Okay. All right, so that's in. This one has a light. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. I got that song in my mind. You know, one of the things I really love about DMing is just, creating these little worlds for people to just go in and have a good time with, run around. It's very relaxing just creating all these little worlds for people to enjoy. Let's see here. Anybody else? Yeah, okay. All right, so let's put this back because we had another light. Go. Okay. Alrighty then. All right, so let's see if there's. I know there should be some more lights. Boy, oh boy, where I put them all, I do not know. Y'all gonna yell at me like, man, Tony, how could you forget where you put all these things for lights? I think this is one. Yep. And I'll tell you, I have no excuse whatsoever for not remembering where I put all these light pieces. I am slack on that. Because when I was building, my main focus was just making sure it all went together the right way and looked good. Okay, let's put that in there. Bum, 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 bum. All right, it's coming along though now. Now I'm kind of remembering where I had all these pieces. So let's look and see. There's those little holes in all the ones that do have, look at this. This is another one that's capable of, so let's put this over. We got to find a good spot for this. This one has to. So where would be a good spot for this one? I think right here would be just fine. Let's put that in there. Whoa, where are you going, Mr. Torch? Sure it works. Ooh, that one's not very bright. We'll try this one. I don't even think I've ever opened this. And some of these little torch lights I've just never used before because for a lot of times for the sessions that we were playing, with the Gen Con and the virtual games, you can't really see the stuff as well for the players. So really, there's no need. But now they have these in-person games, it's a little bit different. They can actually see the stuff. So let's look, see if we see any more lights or things that light up. Let's take a good hard look here. Let's put this back. Is this right? On that. Alrighty. Just going through, looking to see if any of these has holes on their wall, because When you see these two little tiny holes, that just tells you that those are used for the lights. It's not looking like I see any more on this side. So I don't think there's any more lightable ones over here. At least from this angle. Not there. Right there, no. No. Okay, it's fine. All the little ones anymore. Not from this angle. Whoops, I'm knocking stuff over. So not from that angle. I don't see any more. Next time, I'm gonna remember where I put them all. So I don't have to go back through like this, trying to find them. I know that drives some people crazy. It drives me crazy. A little bit. Is this a wall? Nope. Not a holy wall. Okay, let's move around. Look up here. Getting all in the way probably of my camera. Sorry guys. But we're checking for lights. Checking to see what ones have the lights. Any more? I sure thought there was more. It's funny. I thought there was more LED light ones. I could be wrong. I probably am. Because I have a lot of LED stuff. I never really count the how many I got. So let's see here. I don't see anything over there. I don't see anything over there. I don't see anything over here. That would lead to suggest that these are light up walls. Whoop, hitting the camera. Hope I don't knock anything over. Alright, I don't see any other light up or holes in this stuff. So it's looking like I have done all the LED stuff for this. Let's check this out. I want to see how this looks lit up. Oh, that's cool. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Put it back though. Right. No walls, no walls. No walls. Yeah, no more light. I think we found all the light up areas. Now that is good. I just thought for sure I had more. I'm sure while I'm playing, I'm like, oh, there's a wall. I'll have to add a torchlight into it as I'm playing. I'm 99.9% sure something like that will happen. All right. Well, it's looking like one. I guess maybe I do have all of them. Guess so. Maybe I just thought I had more light up areas, and I really don't. But I sure thought I had a bunch more of these LED walls. We're gonna have to get some more then. All right. So let's see now. you got to start decorating. Entry doors, okay, we got that. All right, a shallow puddle of water in that room. This is up in the pipe opens a shield at the center of this chamber. Okay, so let's get that stuff. Puddle of water and some weapons. All right, puddle of probably. All right, so this is right here, and also a puddle of water. So I think I do have puddles. It's right in here. Should be able to put down a, and I do. Water puddle right there. How about that, y'all? Cool water puddle. All right, let me get some of this other stuff out here because we're going to be decorating away. I shall put this in here. It's even smaller water puddle. All right. Let's see if anybody's here. I don't know if anybody's in here. If you are, I am on YouTube more often than Twitch or any or Facebook. So let's keep going. All right. So what do we got here? We got these. 6. All right. The pile of water. Okay, the pile of weapons. You already got that. Number 4. All right, so number 4 is the guard room. So I need to have what is over there. So that's some snatch stuff. Okay, where's the beds? So smashed a table and 6 stools. All right. Let's pour you out. We got to get a table and 6 little stools. Whether I have the stools or not, 'tis a mystery, but we're going to try to find them. Here's the 6 stools. Here's the table. All right. Table and 6 stools. All right. So let's get this out of here. Let's get the gelatinous cube out. I don't need to worry about that right now. All right, so Just putting down these stools. Got a lot of this stuff from WizKids. The dungeon dressing and stuff. They make some really, really good stuff that if you're looking to decorate your towns, your taverns, anything like that, I cannot stress enough how cool WizKids is for that, because they have given me a lot of my smaller stuff. Dwarven Forge makes the terrain, and WizKids got that. Alright, so 630. Alright. Yes, there are 4 strong chests. Alright. So let's see if we have any of those. Oh boy. I don't know if I have the using a lot of that stuff over there. Let me go see something. Thankfully, I bought a new one. Oh, I got some Warlock tile stuff here. Warlock tiles are pretty awesome as well. Same company, WizKids. And I bought another. I already had one of these. Never have enough dungeon dressing. Never enough. Never enough. Let's see. It said some strong boxes. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna fit. So we will put. Really thought I had another strong box. One. I kind of do. Two. You know what? Maybe I don't need to put those in. I can just describe the strong boxes. Let's see, come back and see if I got them at the end. They probably wouldn't even fit in there anyway. I'm looking at it. I mean, I got like a bunch of treasure chests. That's not a problem. We got a bunch of. All right. First one. Two. This one. Number 5. All right, so that is the privy. That's this one with the top one. Or loose rock trading sense. All right, looks like we got some rocks and stuff in there, which is weird. All right, so the privy has that. So let's go ahead and set up our privy. It's just saying it has rocks and stuff in it. I'll go and use all these tiny rocks from our good old old-fashioned thing here. I'm trying to remember the name. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I forgot. Wildlands. Dwarven Forge. I can't believe how could I forget that? Probably their best Kickstarter ever so far. They gave you so much. That's so much stuff. I don't think I'll ever need to buy anything like this again. I'm good to go for years on it. And years and years. Won't have to worry about buying any outside environment stuff. Unless they start doing deserts, all that, which would be cool. That would be pretty awesome. All right, so that's the privy. number 6. 5, 6. All right, same thing, guys. All right, so it's the same thing over there. Guard quarters over here as well. That's what it was. Right. All right. And then another privy. All right. Number 8. All right. So 2 bronze statues. Okay. So I have to get a statue. Two statues. Luckily, I have statues. Statue stands stone pedestals. Okay. Not a problem. 1, 2. Got statues right there. Stone pedestals. What shall I use? Stone pedestals. I got something right here, actually. Might not have the pedestals. I thought I did. Oh boy, oh boy. No, I got some stone pedestals right here somewhere. I'll just leave those over there. Because that's right, those things aren't going to need that. So we can put this here. That's a little big though for a stone pedestal. Wish I had something a little smaller. So a little smaller would be nice. Oh, you know what? We'll just do it like this. Looks good. All right. There's that. And just a second. The chairs for his walls are perfect. All right. There's a couch in this room number 9 with a girl laying on it. That's interesting. So what should we use for a couch? I'm going to use I use one of these. I'll use this right here. Number 9. It's off there. Alrighty. So it's right in here. And there's a girl laying on there, so I need to put a female, what is it? What is she? Human female. Okay. So I need to get a human female. She needs to be on there laying down. Okay. We can do that. Human female. Human female. None of those, I don't like those. I don't like any of these minis. Don't like those minis right here, so let's find a better one. Human female. Minis aren't bad. I'll take this one out just in case. Oh no, that's an elf. So can't do that. Can't use no darn elf. Might use that. That one looks good. Even though she looks like a red wizard of Thay. Right, might not want to. They'll be like, no, we don't want to wake her up. We don't want to talk to her. That's okay. And I can't say I blame them, you know. Nobody wants to mess with the red wizards. It's never a fun time. I'm just seeing if I have a better looking mini I might put down there. You know, I'm gonna do this. Might as well make it look good. Ooh, I do have a nice looking mini. I have a very nice looking mini that I can put down there. In fact, I will put down this one. Lay it on that chamber. Says she's not dressed in a lot of clothes, though, per the description, but we don't need to go all that far. That's kind of getting extreme. You don't need to do that. All right, I'll just put a very, very well painted mini down there. And that is a beautifully painted mini, let me tell you. That Ranger. I had Gorilla with the paintbrush do it. I'll tell you, man, that Gorilla with the paintbrush, Alan O'Brien, he is a freaking master mini painter. All right, so that one has that. Share. All right, number 10. All right, number 10 is the treasury. Oh, we don't need that. All right, there's nothing really in there. Number 10 is just the treasury. All right, guest bedchamber. There's some dark now. All right, number 11 is the guest bedchamber. It's calling for this room is empty, house canopy card of some dark. This room is empty except for a half-collapsed canopy bed carved of some dark, now rotten wood. 2 of its legs are broken. All right, there's a small niche on the south wall behind the bed. Okay, let me see. I'm looking to see all this snow. It's this over 2 finger holes. All right, so basically there's just a bed in this room because it's calling for a lot of stuff, but it's actually just a lot of stuff that can be easily described. So here's a bed. It's just empty bed, 2 legs broken, a niche, but I can't decorate a niche in the wall. Illusionary magic. There's some illusionary magic. All right, so it's basically just this. Number 11. Where's 11? All right, so that was the one. That was actually right here. Number 11. Because 10 came off there. 11, that's right, because there it is. Okay. So we got that. Throne room. All right, so number 12 now. We're on the throne room. Oh, and I did not move the camera. Let me fix that camera. Let me fix it. That should fix it. Straighten it up for you. Yep. That straightened her up. All right, so now we're on room 12. And room 12 is the throne room. The fallen, splintered remnants of a once grand gladiator double door of this room's entrance through the arch. Writing says there's an archway, wooden doors that are lying on the floor. You know what? We can actually simulate that because I have a bunch of. I can simulate some grand doors laying on the floor that look like they're rotted away. Something like some fancy dancy thing here. We'll put dragon doors. Dragon doors. I can find the other one, or I won't be putting any dragon door. No, where are you at? There it is. Alright, so we got some doors that look fancy. So yeah, that was fallen door of gilded double doors, so we got that. Just to the right inside the entry arch, there's a black table. All right, so we got to put this here first. I don't want to mess that camera. All right, so that's there. And then just to the right lies a black table centered to one side due to broken legs. A high back stone throne. All right, so we need a black table. To the right, we got that. We'll just lay that right here. Right there. Okay. Table. The room is dominated by a high stone throne atop a triangular. All right, we got that. Our brand new WinSkids thing. Look at this. Nice, cool throne that could sit right back here. What it's calling for. There's the throne. Okay. Step DS. Dome ceiling. All right, there's a painting. Okay, we got that. Look at where it sits now. Say it sits on the back wall. All right. The shattered remnants of a tiny chest lay under its legs. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put that chest down. We got a little chest. It calls for chest being underneath. Boy, we are really putting these warlock tiles to use. Good job on that, warlock. Making it easier for me as DM to create stuff. All right, there's the chest. Whoops. I just knocked over a piece of my dungeon. Where did it go? There it is. Alrighty. We got that. Alright. Oh, I actually got the right chest to use on here. Let's use this one. Now this chest actually is from Dwarven Forge. There is a reason. And you'll have to watch the show to find out. Some of my players might be sneakily watching tonight, thinking they're going to get a heads up on what's going on. So I have to be extra careful what I review. Because we also do online paid games. And sometimes it's irresistible to know what's coming. All right, number 13 is the audience chamber. All right, number 13 would be that. Okay, so it says there's some human bones, blackened bones, stone warhammer graces the center of the room. Okay. So let's find some bones. Got some bones right here. I have a warhammer, like a stone warhammer that it's calling for, but I don't know if I want to use it because it's actually a magical weapon and it looks really awesome. I had it painted so the characters will be like, that looks really cool. Then they'll be disappointed to know it's not anything awesome. All right, number 14. All right, so we got our bones. Let's put our bones in number 13, because that's what it says is in there. So here's our bones. Okay. Number 13 here. Oh, 14, I'm sorry. Is that where we're at? Oh, yeah, I think we're at 14. Hold on. Yeah. Crypt room. 40 shape on the right of the walls. The same major already districts. All right. This room contains 3 large stone coffins. All right, so let me get some coffins. Let's get some coffins. And I got that covered. I got a lot of stuff. That's not a problem. Let's get some more stuff by WizKids. I believe the graveyard stuff. Yeah, it's the same thing, WizKids. Oh no, I'm kicking stuff over. Made all this graveyard stuff as well. We got a whole bunch of line of stuff. Make some good stuff. Them and Dwarven Forge. There's some other companies too. Obviously, Magecraft Miniatures and Reaper, Troll Lord. They don't make terrain, but Magecraft and Reaper do make some amazing minis. Of course, Reaper has that wonderful boat that they sent us for our charity event. We'll be doing another charity event in about 3 to 5 months. For just waiting on a word from a company that we're talking to right now. Getting everything straight with that so we can give you all a really, really, really kick butt performance that y'all will be happy with. Again, just getting some stone coffins now because this one room calls. It says 3 coffins, but I'm probably going to put more in there because these guys are Some of them are powerful, so I want to make sure we have a decent battle in there. I don't want to have no weaky battle. I can always bring in more that come wandering behind. You know, this looks cool. Put it like that. So number 14 is, that is where we're at right now. All right, so there's 3 stone sarcophagus, 3 stone sarcophagus. Oh, it's distribution. Okay. All right, so let's put that on number 14. Says one of the coffins looks open, so we will do that. Nice and open, and the other one's not. And then it says there's one skeleton in the room that will attack anyone who enters, and that's something they see upon entering. So let's get a skelly out. It says, yeah. All right. So that they can see as they walk in. It's already there. Okay, so that's in now. What else we got? Number 15. The Undercrypt. We got to get that monster out there. Damn it. Let's get this monster out. We're going to need it. You know, no, I'm going to get that later because I don't feel like digging in that stuff right now. Let's decorate. Oh, but I'll forget. I know me. I will forget. So let's see if it's in here. I'm looking for. What I'm looking for right now is the monster that goes in here. I might have to come back. I ain't gonna. I don't want to waste y'all's. I don't want digging around too long. I'll come back. It's a monster, and hopefully I won't forget. Or if I do, then I'll be looking it up on the street while we're all playing. All right. So let's keep going. Oh, moving stuff. Hitting some stuff over here. Let's fix that. Fix you. Fix you. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. So, number 15, the Undercrypt. A secret door. Okay, we got that. And one of the down rooms. Number 15. Okay, so that goes there. Ooh, that would be something very interesting. I could do that back there, but I can't. Because I am sure as heck not going to change anything. All right, so you don't need to worry about that. Skull is real. There's a large chest. Many years for the time I arrived at the top, and the short Undercrypt contains a large chest in it. Okay. let's put down a chest then. I know I just took a big chest out of there earlier. Where did I put it? I must have put it down somewhere. Put it down and don't know where I put it. Silly Tony. We got this one right here. We can sure enough. They always do. They always do. Here's a nice large chest. Oh, Warlock, where are you going? Trying to. I know you're excited to go in the dungeon. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Right. So, large chest. All right. So. Okay, they said that there's a sword leaning against this thing. So let me see if I have a little sword. I think I do. I think I do. I just got this in the mail the other day, this little thing from another little mini company. And sure enough, it does have a sword in here, which is cool. Alright, scabbard and sword, leaning against it. So let me put that in. And lean against it. You know what? I think I'll put this over here. It'll be easier. Yes, there we go. Haha. And we actually got it, just what the module calls for. Chest with a sword leaning against it. All right. Our chest is in the solid corner, a long, thin, dark mass. Okay, what can I use for a long, thin, dark mass? Ooh, okay. Oh, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. A long, thin, dark mass. I don't really know. Yeah. This one might be a little rough because don't have many things that are just a mass of nothing. Usually it's something is something. You know, it's something. So they'd be asking for something that just kind of shaped as nothing. It's a little bit more, oh, but you know, I always seem to have something. And here we go. We will use this. This looks like just mass of nothing. Oily rags or whatever it's calling for. All right, there we go. Okay. Probably craft and adorn and polish. Okay, number 16. Let's move on. We got everything in there. This furniture is not seem to decay. Walls are tough. Uh, all right. It says a table, a circular table. Get a circular one. Okay. Let's see. You got a circular table? We got a circular table. All right. And then it wants a bookshelf. You got that. All right. A circular table. Circular table, a chair, and its occupant. Okay, chair. Let's get a pretty basic chair. No need to get something super fancy. Okay. A chair. Here's this chair. Which chair actually fit on there? Oh, too long. Need something a little shorter. Little shorter chair. Little shorter chair. Yep. Once again, the new Warlock tiles coming to the rescue. They got both a circular table. I think somebody who must have made these tiles must have played this adventure. All right, so we got a table, circular table, a chair, a bookcase, lie half crushed beneath a great bookshelf. Small. All right, try to look. All right. So I need to put this in room number 16. Where's 16 at? So 16 was down. Uh, 13. That's 15. So 16. 13. 14. All right, we gotta change this a little bit. I messed up a little. 13, 14. That's 15. Okay. This actually is here. These are actually over here. If I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Hold on. 13, 14. All right, so that was right. 13, 14, 15. All right. So this is here. And this also goes over here. Now this little junk, I have to clean it up from over here now. Ugh. Let me go over there. trying to clean all this up and put it where it belongs. 'Cause I forgot that little room was there, and that was actually number 15. So there we go. Okay. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's what that is. All right, let's make sure we got stuff in the right spot. 13, 14, 15. 16 was the reviewer study. Okay, and that is with the table and the bookshelf all crushed. Table, chair, bookshelf, all crushed. They're laying on this man. All right. So let's put that there. And then I'll get a human male underneath there. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading all this. So all right, so we got some scroll tubes and some books. Don't know if I have these left anymore. It's like a little bag of. I don't know if I have them. I don't think I do. This little tiny bag of stuff. What it was like little scrolls and stuff like that. Did I do is it? Oh, I know it's that. There it is. Should be in here. Should be in here. We're trying to decorate this place as close to accurate as the actual, dungeon itself. Really just trying to really make it look, look good. So let me see if I can find some little scrolls. There we go. There's one. Oh, it's so tiny. Yeah, really, really tiny. But it's the detail that matters. All right. Okay, that looks right. Let's put that down there. Then we'll get us a human male to put underneath there. That's clad in leather armor. Let's find a mini. Go down there. Right. Have another leather armor. Right. I know who would look good. A mini painted by my good friend Rich Lishman many moons ago in a cool looking mini. I always liked it. It was always one of my favorite minis. Let's get it out of here. I might actually already be using it. Nope, here it is. Let's put this down. All right. This guy's underneath the table, it says. So I guess let's put him right here and have that thing leaning forward. There you go. All right, so that's a description of that room. All right. First, right by the server, library. Lord's bedchamber, number 17. So they're trying to match the previous run product. Oh, table and the stool. All right, so this one calls for a bed, which we've got. A bed, a stool. Get the bed. Stool. Got a stool. Right here. Right once again. Okay, so it's a bed. A small table and a stool. A row of 10 ornate wooden closets. Well, we don't have wooden closets. I don't know anybody who makes closets yet. A bed, stool, table. Another round table in there. So there's some wine. Bottle of wine. I think, as funny as this sounds, yep, I actually do have a bottle of wine. So we'll put that on the table. Right. Bottle of wine. Right, canopy bag, seats wall, stool. All right, so number 17. Where did I put number 18? Oh, let me make sure I've done this right. Oh, boy. That's 19. Gotta make sure I've done this right. Wait. 13, 14, 15, 16. I messed up again. Not bad, but messed up. Because this is 13, 14, 15. This is 16. The Riviera goes here. All right, this is there. There. Scattered around. The thing is there. And there. All right, so that's number 17 or 16. This is 17, and that final one's 18. Okay. Stool. Here's the stool. Put the stool down. Okay. And what was the last thing I said? 17. All right. Another sword. So, got another little sword. Let's bring that up. Lay that on the table. All right. All right, that was that. And then number 18. I don't know if anybody's watching, but if you are, I'm more on YouTube than Twitch or Facebook or anything like that. Oh, I noticed somebody's here. La Stoic. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I usually, I'm on YouTube a lot talking, but I see you're here now. I'm sorry, I just noticed you. So, hey, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Right now, like I said, I'm building this complete 6 foot by 4 foot table. And what I've done is I do tutorial videos. We also run shows, charity events. I play with Luke Gygax, Stefan Picornier, all these people. But the big thing, I just love building dungeons and building terrain. So I've started this tutorial show to teach people how to build, like I do, and then they can incorporate this stuff into their own adventures, or just, watch my stuff for inspiration. Maybe it might give you an idea of something you can do. And I just want people to enjoy it and get the same joy that I get from building this stuff and having a great time. So if you were here for the beginning of the video, I went over I do just like the joy of painting. I put on the screen all the things you're going to need to copy this build. So if you wanted to ever come back and, build it yourself, you could. But other than that, once this is done, we're going to be running, this is a 2nd edition game, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. We're going old school. And I will be putting that up. It's an in-person game, so you actually get to see people in person do this dungeon, as well as the city I built. I also built a huge city. If you go to our Facebook page, you can see the city I built with terrain and everything else. That's just as nice as this. It's multiple levels. I've got castles, I've got roads, everything on our Facebook page. So yeah, and you'll be able to watch that game that I'll be posting once per week, starting Thursday. Thursday will be the day we play. Then I'll probably post it on Monday, so I can be in the audience talking if people have any questions. Here, I can show you the city real quick. It's gonna be a shaky cam, but here, watch. Just watch. You'll see the city. There's the city over there. There's the city over there. I could have built it bigger, but as you can see, my table is only so big. Also, in my dungeons, I have pressure-plated traps and working traps. Like, check this out. Like, this ball will roll when the mini opens the door or something. Like, the mini comes and opens the door. Well, I'm not going to do it, but the ball will roll and actually hit the mini. Then I've got pressure-plated trap right here, where if you take this log, hope you can see all this, probably shaking to death. It should work right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you saw it. Well, it doesn't, it's hard to get to work perfectly, but the essence is you put this on here, and when you put the mini on there, it's supposed to kind of did it. It's supposed to knock it off. There we go. And it hits the mini down, and the mini gets knocked over. So yeah, just a lot of cool little working traps. And then, of course, I have LED lights and everything else in my dungeons and all that. So yeah, LED, everything. Yeah, I also have fire traps, not working fire. But I do have rubble traps where the rubble falls from the side of the dungeon and knocks the mini over as well. I also have little fire traps. I have these little swinging gate traps. I didn't show you that. It swings and spikes will come out the wall and hit the mini. So basically, it's just all working real traps. And of course, LED lights. Like I said, here's some LED torches that actually flicker. You'll notice that there's a flickering to simulate fire a little bit more realistically. I don't know how good the camera is right now. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up with my thing. All right, so it's still showing a good view. Okay, cool. All right, that's okay. So yeah, torches, lights, and then of course I also have forest terrain. I have amazing forest stuff that you can't even see behind here. I'll just take one little piece out. Now I can fill a complete 6 foot by 4 foot table with mountains, forests. See, that's just like one little piece. I mean, I've got beautiful forest terrain, just tons of terrain. Again, if you go to our Facebook page, you can see all the builds. I built castles as big as this table, forests with rivers going through them, mountains with rivers, and an old decaying fort on top of the mountain. I just like building. So anyway, let me get back to it. We are on number 18. This 20 by 20 sports one pays. Things empty, rotten leather, smooth scattered. All right, let me go downstairs. Heavy wooden table. Okay. So we gotta find a heavy wooden table. I don't want to use something too big because there we go. This will be perfect. All right. So this works out. Put that right in there. Okay. And then what else does it have? And if you have any questions, lost, just feel free to ask. We also take build requests. I'm going to be building, I don't know if you like The Witcher on Netflix, but I'm going to be rebuilding like famous things from movies and games. Like I'm going to rebuild Kaer Morhen on the side and with the mountain in the background on the next Build a Battle show. So that would be really cool. And then I also want to do like the Lord of the Rings, that one castle, I can't even remember what it was called, was in the side of the mountain as well. And then also Helm's Deep. I'm just going to basically rebuild all these cool things. So you'll be able to see that if you want. And then if you want to rebuild it yourself with the Dwarven Forge, because all this stuff is Dwarven Forge pieces. All the terrain I use, the mountains, the castles, forests, swamps. Oh, that's right. I also do swamp builds. You can actually see fog. I have a fog machine that I'll be using for our games. I go hard, man. I'm a mega dork. When I was young, I got bullied. I used to be ashamed and embarrassed to tell people that. But you know what? I shouldn't be ashamed of the evil of other people. But when I was young, I got bullied, and Dungeons and Dragons and reading these kind of books was like an escape for me. It was a place where nobody judged you, and you felt, you could be a hero. You didn't have to worry about if you were overweight, because I was very overweight at that time, and you didn't have to worry if you felt weak. Here's a place you could feel strong. And I guess I just kept loving it. So for all these years. Minas Tirith, yeah, that's it. All right, so number 20. Or actually, we're on number, we're still on 18, hold on. Leathers, whatever. All right, I got to go downstairs and grab something. I know they don't have that. They did not. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. So, grab more little goodies. Details, okay. Because I knew I had like these things that basically made it like armor. There they are. I have like armor stands and weapon stands and all that. So that would be great, I think, to put right in this place. Because obviously this is a place for armor and weapons. This room is the armory room. Let me put something in here. Doesn't call for much. All right, rows of wooden pegs. So I'll just use this. So let's put that in there. In the armory, we'll put that right kind of in the side piece right there. All right, next. All right, we've got the feast hall. This large hall is still impressive, must have been grand. Hold on. It says this room is empty. That's crazy. Name I've seen this kind of straight. Cross spears. All right, so there's another kind of sword and shield thing. So let's put this here. Let's see if you saw it. All right. So here's another one of those things. What I'm looking for right now is just another, oh, there it is. Just another armory piece. It says these are in here. So let's put these over here. There we go. Got the little armory pieces there again. So people know there's magical weapons. All right. That's the feast hall. That is done. Number 20. Get some water here. I'm dying of thirst. All right, number 20. This passage is lined with granite statues, 20 feet high, or 2 feet high, pedestals. All right, so a bunch of statues. So I got that covered. And I got all different ones. I actually have living statues, but I also use for my statues, just uncolored, unpainted minis. They look very statuey. Get a few unpainted minis and throw them down here. And no one's the wiser. I actually used to use them for Medusas. Like when everybody got turned to stone, or if I was decorating a... I did an adventure, you can see the pictures for that adventure and also watch the episode. I did a Medusa adventure. Or one shot. Well, I shouldn't say one shot. I gotta have a one shot thing. But ultimately, it really was a full adventure. I just integrated it into it. So let's keep going here. How many statues on here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 statues. Wow. A lot of statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's enough. And then I could just use the other ones. Where are the other statues? Where are they at? Where did I put them? Part of the problem with having all this stuff is you ultimately begin to have storage issues. Storage is the one monster that no one can defeat, even with the +10 holy vorpal. It is impossible. Storage is beyond anything any man could ever handle. Alright, we got more statues. Oh, we have just enough. Needed 15 and I got 15. So there we go. So this line. Alright, so 15 statues. And they're all lined along there. Here's the actual module right here, because again, I'm trying to make it look exactly or as close as possible. Okay. So let's put these all down. Lining the room. Don't think I'm going to have the pedestals. Don't think I'm going to go that route. I don't have enough for every person to be on a pedestal. So, wouldn't look all that great. All right, just setting up all these little minis right now. That's all I'm doing. Setting up minis. I know one of them is a I don't want to say it just in case someone's watching. I don't want to do that. Someone might be cheating out there. Never know. All right. That's all the statues. Oops. Whoops. I'm just knocking stuff over. Knocking stuff over. Alright, so all the statues are in. Okay. What is the room with the statues? The room with the statues, well, I don't want to say too much if people are watching, but it's a definite puzzle. As you can see, it's got like letters on the floor and everything else. But yeah, it's a puzzle room with the statues, and there's a special, something extra special is also in there that I don't want to reveal. There is a little surprise so in that room, and obviously if they don't get the puzzle right, there's some other issues that could happen. Like I have this is another cool trap. If you can see it, check this out. This wall, actually, have you ever seen the movie Young Frankenstein? I don't know how old you are, but I'm an old guy. I'm 46. But there's a movie called Young Frankenstein where they're at a bookcase, and the bookcase, like, they take the candle out, it turns and everything, and it traps them in the thing. And I kind of thought about, oh, it'd be cool to do something similar to that. So I have a wall that actually, check this out, spins just like the movie. So it can spin all, put the candle back in the bookcase. So it's a spinning wall. It's pretty cool. So hopefully none of my players are watching right now, because now they know there's a cool trap there. But if they were to do something wrong, I could like have that bookcase like swing, or not the bookcase, but that wall swing, take them, like they get caught by the wall. And back there, maybe I haven't decided what I'm going to put back there, because some stuff I added that actually isn't in the module. Once I had all the necessary rooms for all the encounters, there's like 30 some encounters. And once I had built all that, I was like, okay, well, let me do some extra, little special stuff, add a few extra rooms, add some cool traps that are in there. And there was nothing in this module that calls for a wall that spins and does that. But I was thinking, how cool and fun will that be if a mini, if one of the players does something wrong, or they're over there and the thing spins, and maybe back there's like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 zombies or something, and they have to fight it themselves while the other players are banging on they're trying to figure out how to get this damn thing to spin back around so they can either get their friend back or get in there to help. So it should create a really great, fun moment. Also, the player, I'll make it where they can hear them. So they'll be hearing like, help, help, right through the wall, not able to get to them. Really great tension. So yeah, let's keep going. We've now got all the statues in the room. Let's go to 21. 21 cobbled guard room. I have, okay. This room contains low wooden benches on the west and south walls, numerous. All right, so it says this room contains low wooden benches on the west and south walls. Okay, I got that. I actually have extra small benches, coincidentally. So that is not a problem. Not a problem. And that is number 21. 21 is... Okay, so I know exactly where that's at. All right, that is right there. Put that. That is 21. That's the west and south wall. So, oops. We'll do that. And then the west and south wall. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Small wooden benches. All right. Okay. I think that's really it for that one. It has numerous weapons. Okay. That's not a problem. We could definitely have numerous weapons. There we go. Have a weapon rack. Really wasn't supposed to be a weapon rack in that other room anyway, so that's good. I was just putting stuff down. I have a tendency to go overboard. My friends say, like, way, way down the perfectionist rabbit hole with this stuff. Like, if it doesn't have this, I don't want to play it. I have to set it up just right for y'all. Many days, my players are waiting to play because I have to have their stuff set up perfectly. It's like a chef. I know you can't play it until it's right. All right. So let me see. We got that. Cobbled. Ready room, number 22. This room uses a okay, no wonder rookie table being goes. All right. We got that. That's not a problem. Number 22 has a table and a leather skin. So we need a little table. Not a problem. And then a leather skin. That's not a problem. We got all that. I'll just use this. That's a leather skin. You know, I wish I had something even smaller, but you know what? I'll use this as a leather skin. All right, so 22. It's right here. Okay. All right. Scraps of armor, gnawed bones, broken. All right, we got some gnawed bones. I can throw that in there before. No need to describe the little tiny weapons. Where are my bones? I know I had some bones. That's just there they are. There's my bones. There they are. No, don't do that. Don't break stuff. All right. Bones right there, laying on the floor. All right, so what was the number we're at now? Are your players at this dungeon? They will be. This Thursday is going to be the first episode of this module. I actually ran them through a few things in Tilverton. That's where the town they're at now, because I wanted them to get ready, used to second edition, because they came from fifth edition, and they learned real quick. It's a lot more challenging second edition. It's a lot deeper in some ways, and a lot more challenging. And they learned that, and they are loving the challenge, because they were like thinking, oh, you know, they were killing at 5e, like, never die. It's gotten so easy. But now their very first battle is just against rats, and they almost died. And they're like, holy sh! Yeah, it really was intense. But now they're going to be heading to the town of Eveningstar, which is the name of this module, the Haunted Halls of Eveningstar, and that's the town I built and everything else. So they'll be heading there. And I'm also probably going to build Reviewer's Keep, because my virtual game that I run, Thursdays is my in-person game, and then Saturday I run a virtual game that's paid. People pay me to run that one, and they'll be doing the same module. So I'll be building Reviewer's Keep for them, because they're a little bit lower level than my in-person game, so they'll be able to do that Reviewer's Keep. But the in-person game, I imagine, now they might decide to do something in town, but I imagine they'll be heading straight for this dungeon, because they were told that's where they have to go. The first episode, I really haven't decided if I want to have a travel scene, because I don't know if I want to just start them out in a tavern. I think maybe a cool first episode could be them traveling to town, and maybe a little battle ensues, or maybe they're with a caravan, whatever the case may be, and then they arrive in Eveningstar, and then they head to the dungeon. So maybe they might only have time for a one battle in the dungeon or something, or maybe they might just get to the dungeon that very first episode. I don't know, because I don't know, again, if I just want to fast track him to Eveningstar. Part of our game is I'm very, I follow the rules. I even follow the optional stuff. I use travel time, non-weapon proficiencies, secondary skills, weapon speed, casting time. I use the options, skills and powers book, where they can get feats. They're not called feats, but that's what they basically are. So yeah, I use a lot of rules, and travel time. Having to travel with New Tilverton Eveningstar takes about a week, or about 5 days worth of travel. So I really don't know if I want to start them out in town, or I'm still thinking about that. But yeah, that was a long way of saying, yes, they'll be getting to this dungeon. But then the next 2 to 3 weeks, they'll be, I imagine, definitely 3 by the third week. I can't imagine what they would do other than head to this dungeon. And they're very excited about this dungeon, because I told them how big it is, and, you know, they are ready. They are really jonesing to get in here. So I imagine they'll be running to it. All right, so 23. Squirrel. Nothing ambush elbow. All right, I have to have a crossbow. So I do have crossbow traps. I have so many different types of traps. I have nets, and these are just my magnetic traps. These aren't showing you the pressure plated, but I've got nets. I've got tripwire. I've got let's see, spikes that come out the wall. We've got fire. We've got blades that chop people. We've got acid that gets thrown on people. We've got so many traps. Right now, I'm just going to get a good old-fashioned crossbow trap. And here it is. And this, actually, you can magnetic this to the wall. It's very small. It might be hard for you to see. But it's basically a little crossbow. As it's saying, the cobweb in this area here, I'll put it in front of the camera so you can really take a good look at it. But that's the crossbow trap, and we put that against the wall. So we need to find a magnetic wall piece. Which, good luck for me finding that right now. Somewhere in here, I have magnetic wall pieces. Where they are is a mystery. Because I was building, I wasn't thinking about where I was putting the magnetic wall pieces. Ah, man. This sucks. I'll just stand it up. I'm just gonna. It won't make a difference. I'll just stand it up like that, and it's just as good. All right, there we go. Okay, so we got the trap, the crossbow that shoots out the wall. Okay, so that's the chamber of chain. There's cobwebs, dust, and an 8-film bar chain. All right, some cobwebs, dust. Well, here's some cobwebs. So I told you I got every trap in the book. Even got like nets that will be thrown out. Throw the nets on people. All right. Cobwebs. Let's see here. That was number 20. 25. Where did I put 25? That is. I'll know in a second. That's that one up there. I'm just checking for all this stuff right now. I've got to make sure I've got it all in the right spot here. That's 29, 28, 29. Where's 25? Where did I put 25? All right. Where did I put 25? I think I put it right there. There's that. So it has to be right about here. All right, so that's 25, 26. That's that plunge ball. That's 27. And 25, 26, 27, 28. Where's 29? I believe that's 29 right there. Yep. Okay. Let me just make sure. Oh. It's never easy. That's 23. That's 28. Oh, this is not always the fun part right here, trying to know exactly where I put everything when I was building this. Make sure I follow the right rooms here. We've got all the stuff pretty much done here. I'll make sure I absolutely have it right here. So that has to be 29. It's so tiny. So that's 29. It has to be. Then we got 28 right there. All right, where's 30? Where did I put 30? Oh, I can't remember where I put 30. That's 31. I'll have to come back in a second. Okay, so we got 25, or we got 29. What's 25? Chamber of Chain. Messing with my mind. All right, so I did the. Has to be 25. 6. The hell is 27? 26. Yeah, 25. 6. Okay. All right, all right. So that's pain. Oh. Wish I had a little bit more that I could make it a little bit bigger. Need to check one thing here. All right. That has to be 29 over there. This is 25. This room is hidden. What of these is hidden? Great, neither one of us. We'll have to come back and change this door or something. Because it's not supposed to be a hidden door there. Right. So we got that one now. Got that. Let's fix this. Five. That's our 25. That's our 26. What's the 27? Our 27. 26 is the plunge fall. All right, 27 is the bathing chamber, 30 by 20. That was right about right. This room contains a massive pool within 4 pillars. I got that. That I do know. I can do that. Let's get a pool of water out. Inside 4 pillars. 2, 3. Right? Oh boy. All right. So this needs to do heat 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then we put the water. Let's put the water in the center. So there it is. All right. We got our bathing chamber. Keep hitting the dungeon. Stop beating up the dungeon, Tony. Don't do that to yourself. Be nice to the dungeon. It's nice to you. All right. Fix that. All right, there we go. All right, so now what we got is we got the bathing chamber. $28. All right, this chamber really lit by patches for the center spot. A cracked stone table and a giant. I got giants, but I don't know if I can lay a giant in there on a stone table. That doesn't make. That's kind of tall order. I mean, I got plenty of giants, though. Guess I can use this tiny giant. That's a Cyclops. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, I actually have a giant. Oh boy, who am I gonna use? I'll just use this. I will not put it on a stone table because I don't have a stone table big enough for a giant. But I'll just put that there because that's a giant. That's so colorful. Okay. Oh, it's a skeleton of a giant. I've got that covered too. I've got a giant skeleton. I'm covered for most contingencies. Most contingencies I am covered for. So here we go. It calls for a skeleton of a giant. We've got a skeleton of a giant. We roll hard, man. I roll hard. All right. So now that's the giant skeleton. Stone rubble is heaped around here. All right, let's get some more stone rubble then. The little tiny ones. These big ones. I know. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. There we go. And let's put these in the room because it calls for stone rubble. So let's put the stone rubble in the room. Try to have this as immersive as possible. Stone rubble there. Stone rubble here. Stone rubble behind the giant. That looks pretty stony. There we go. Okay. We don't need another one. Put this back. Alright, so we got our stone rubble. Alright, I don't know if anybody's on YouTube. Let me check YouTube real quick. People up there talking, I don't know. Alright. That was 28, 29. That's that one over there. This one contains a 12-foot long wooden pole. All right, we need a spear and a where is it? Wish I have all this right first. There I go. It looks like I got most of it. Have to put a lot more monsters in here. I don't feel as if there's enough danger here. So we'll put some more monsters up in here. All right. 30, 29, find that spear. No, I got one in here somewhere. Should have something like a spear in here. So with all the stuff I got, good thing, but I may not have a spear. It could be sad. I surely thought I did. Ah, there we go. Now we're not a perfect speeder, but definitely works for what we're trying to do here. I don't see anything. That will work. Okay. And I know where I can get the backpack. I swear there's a little backpack around here. And now it's not here anymore. There it is. All right. So, what am I stepping on? You step on. Be stepping on nothing. Don't be stepping on nothing. Gotta clean all that crap up. Okay. So this goes here. This is the forgotten gear room or something, it says. Yeah. This room reeks of death. All right. So there's a dead orc in there. I gotta get an orc. We can number 30. This room reeks of death. A large scorched area covers we saw the dead orc. Wake up. Ooh, that was my stomach growling. All right, so I need an orc and a hand. Hand. Got a hand. No, I think that's just use that right here, not too long ago. So I need, and it fell out. Great. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got the hand. Burn area contains only ashes. Alright, so that goes 30. Where's number 30? We'll just put that right here. Oh no, that wouldn't be right. You gotta do this the right way. Where did I have number 30? Where did I put 30? Oh man. We'll make 30 over here. That sounds perfect. 30 right. That was one of the rooms I made anyway. Work. Oh, I can get that later. Let me just write down the minis I need. Alright, so I can get the orc later. Let's finish up decorating because that's what we're doing. Alright, so next is a many-pillared hall. They were sterilized, falling from the city. There's a crack at the fall. If we have eye, click in the walls. 5. 1, 2. There should only be 3. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. Make sure I have all the pillars in that room right. It's 32 over there. All right, and then all right. Oh, that number 32 calls for a chest. 31 really just a pillared hall, which I already have all the pillars in there. Yep, and so number 32 is the cellar. It needs chest. All right. And technically, that will be it once I put this little chest in, because that is all it's calling for. Now, I want to decorate this dungeon even more. I think it's great, but there needs to be, in my opinion, more in here than this. So I'm going to actually go and personally decorate it, some other little surprises myself. But as far as the book is concerned, we have technically done everything. The land, yeah, we the fortune. Yeah, he did it all. All right, that is it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream because we've technically done what we set out to do. As I said, I'll go back myself and throw some little surprises in here and a few more decorations. But it is good. Let me take this piece of paper off so we can get a really good view of this beautiful dungeon. Excellent. I'm so excited to play this with the group this coming Thursday and on Saturday, because this is some amazing, fun times I think are ahead. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, Lost Stoic. Hopefully you can turn in for our other build-abouts. Once a week, like I said, do this. If you want to watch our shows, like I said, we play with some really cool celebrities, like Luke Gygax, obviously the son of Gary Gygax, the man who invented Dungeons and Dragons. You can actually pull me up watching me play with him on Founders and Legends. I DM'd him and Stefan and Ann, David Baxter, Thor Nye, Alicia Teague, all these people I play with, and you can watch me in those games if you want. I hate to be a name dropper, but that's the industry, you know. But yeah, we also do a lot of good deeds together, helping Wounded Warrior Project, and we'll be doing another one this coming in a few months. So yeah, we got games, we got tutorials that you can watch. We got a lot of information just about D&D, helping people write their own modules and their own stories. So if you want to check out our Facebook page, really great community for all things basically TTRPG related. So just a bunch of people up there talking about TTRPGs and stuff like that. And again, everything created. Also painting minis, if you need help painting that. They also have a page. All right, so I will catch you later. And please, if you don't mind, if you want, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have your sub. not sub for money. Obviously, times are tough. If you just, if you could just hit like on our YouTube channel, that would be wonderful for us. Just joining as a viewer, subscribe viewer there, but not for money. I don't expect anybody to do that with the way the economy is nowadays. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I will catch you later. It was wonderful you joining me. I hope you had a good time. Hope you liked it. And I will see you later, buddy. Bye-bye.